How's it going, guys? My name is Jake Fogg and welcome back to my FIFA 19 Road to Glory episode 3. In this episode I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to be showing you a really simple, low budget silver trading method that I've been using since around about FIFA 17. So there's 3 different ways you can do it, and the way that you're seeing it at the moment is, so you go to a league, SBC league, so here I've chosen the Eredivisie, and find the kind of minimum buy now of the players, and just look at silvers in that league that are going in like the 59th minute, kind of to 250, 300 coins. Most leagues kind of minimum is somewhere around 250, 300. You get a few that kind of slip under, like players where there's a lot in a position like Utrecht in Eredivisie. A load of strikers go for like 200, 250 coins. So as you can see, I picked up, I believe, 2, maybe 3 players there just by doing that. And they will sell on for almost double what I bought them for. And then the second way that I do it is what you're seeing on the screen now, is I'll just set the max buy now to 1,000 coins, and then I'll just go through every single team in the league. As you can see there, bought the first player from Den Haag up in around about the 59th minute. Again, it's basically like a lazy sniping, and you can get so many players doing this, and it's such an easy method, as you're going to see. So yeah, now here just going through every single team in the league, going to the 59th minute. Things to look out for are kind of, if you're looking through and you notice that, say, a team's not got many defenders, or you don't see a single defender, then you get to the 59th minute and there's a centre back for, say, 700 coins. Usually that's going to be one that you're going to want to pick up. So the player that you've just seen me pick up on screen there is actually the last player that I'm going to pick up in the Eredivisie using this method. So now I'm going back again, just making sure that the minimum buy now has not changed, and the next one is just set the minimum max bid price to, I set it to 200 there, but as you can see there, I've just changed it to 300 to give me some more options. Then just kind of go through it and just throw down a few bids on some players. You can look through them, see what they're going for, rather than just throwing them down randomly. However, if you do have the max bid price set to lower or the same as the lowest buy now in the league, then you're almost guaranteed to make profit on every single player that you buy, because obviously if the lowest price that a player is selling for, or the lowest price that a player is selling for is 300 coins, and you're bidding 250 coins on every single player, if you manage to pick up a few, you're still going to be able to sell them for at least 300 coins. Whilst it's not much, and you're better off looking through and kind of trying to pick out a few that are going to definitely make you a bit of money. But now just going over to the MLS here and just showing you that you can do it in any of the SBC leagues, because I've got 500 coins left. I found a player there whose minimum buy now is, I think, 1,100 coins, so I should be able to double my money on him. And for this session, that's all the players that I'm going to buy. But as you'll also see, the 2 players that I did bid on in the Eredivisie, I managed to pick up. And I think that Ron Vlaar is going for about 1,500 coins. I managed to pick him up for 350, which is fantastic, and it just shows how well this method can actually work. And you've seen right there, I've done 3 different ways of looking for players and picking them up, and I've managed to pick up a player, at least 1 in every single method. In fact, I think I picked up at least 2 in every single method of doing it. So now I'm just going through, listing them all up, checking their prices, and you'll see in a second that I let them go for an hour, just went off and did other things, and then by the time I come back, you'll actually see that 7 of the 8 have sold, and the only one that didn't sell is the Arias there on the end, who I did actually relist. I think I initially listed him for 1,500, but I relisted him for about 1,200. Yeah, 1,200. As you can see there, I listed him up for 3 hours, just because I think a few came on the market between around 900 coins, so I thought I'd list him up for a bit longer at a slightly lower price. But the longer he's up, the higher chance he's got of selling, because the prices are going to fluctuate and he's still going to be there. But now going into the second session, just buying a few more players. This time I've gone with the Liga NOS, and at the moment what I didn't realise when I was doing this, because of the weekly objective of using 11 silver, it might not even be silver, it might just be 11 Liga NOS players, but their prices are slightly inflated, so that's actually a really good league to kind of snipe the silver players for 250, 300 coins, because I think they're all selling for about 450. And now again, just showing that you can do it in another league, going over to the Scottish Premier League now. I've gone back to the 1,000 coins and 59th-ish minute, just going through, picking up a few players. As you see, I've picked up a couple already. Now I'll go pick up this Shaughnessy from St Johnston, I believe it is. But I think this is the last player that I actually pick up on a buy now, before I actually go into just picking up a few more players on an open bid. So the last thing I want to talk about this method is what is a really good time to do it. So from what I found, the best time to do this method is actually quite obvious, is when either promo packs are released that are silver, so silver players packs, or even Electrum packs, or the best one that I've found is on a Thursday at 6 PM when they actually release the marquee matchups, because I know recently there's been a lot of gold packs, but normally when it's like a lower league game, like a championship game is a marquee matchup, or a game, for example, from the Liga NOS or the Scottish Premier League, Eredivisie, a lot of the time they will actually give out packs that are that have silver players in them, such as the packs that I mentioned before, like Prime Electrum Players Pack or Electrum Players Packs. So when they come out, when it's out anywhere between like 6 and 6:15, the market just gets absolutely flooded with players. So that's a really good time to pick players up on a buy now. And then if you want to buy players on mass bid, a really good time to do it is again around an hour afterwards, so around 7 to 7:15. So if you go and throw, you can literally just throw down a load of bids if you want to, or you can kind of pick them out and pick and choose which ones you actually want to put bids on. So that's the kind of the best times that I found to do it. But anyway, as you can see, all of the players apart from 2 have sold. I'm just checking the price over, relisting them. As you can see now, I'm on 8,803 coins. I believe at the start of this episode I was actually on 4,000, just under 4,000 coins. So it's just proof really how well this can work and how easy it really is, because I've done this in three sessions, and each time it's only taken me about 5-10 minutes to kind of find a few players, list them up, and then go again once they've sold on. But yeah, that's the end. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.